All right. Okay. So it just went live. It said play. So I clicked on that, and then it said ready to launch in approximately, and now it's at 1 minute 26 seconds. But it is now the bar is moving, and it's dropping 25 seconds, 20, 25 seconds, 24 seconds. I should show you guys my, so you can follow along with me in this exciting moment. There you go. There it is in all its glory. See, this is more exciting than the game. This is actually this is sort of the strange backwards way of them showing you that it's ready. It's like the opening to Dishonored. Oh, the bar moved. This is me using my power to move the bar. $52 seconds. Gesundheit. I need Netowin to translate that to Miser. 33, 32, 31. What? Who moved me?
Channel switched.
No, I want to be in my channel. Hey, Nalakin. What's going on? You see the exciting, that's the exciting picture of Dishonored. Which, a little bit lame, because I did preload this already. So they're like, oh, now we're updating it. I'm like, what? Hey, Gustavo, how you doing, man? Yeah, I know, right? 7, 6, 5, 4. Then I'm going to have to cancel the screen region because I'm not going to be streaming it using that stream region for sure. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, are you, Gustavo? Oh, XCOM. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's another game I'm going to take a look at some point. Ready to launch in approximately 0 seconds. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. Oh, God. Here we go. Performing first time setup. Darn it. And this is like, and I was sitting there watching it. Like, literally when it came up, I went live. I was already on before that. Oh, really? See, here's what I don't get. When it says installing Microsoft DirectX for Windows, like, I mean, I'm already, like, what DirectX? Like, I have DirectX, it's been installed 50 ways to Sunday. Like, what new DirectX is it installing? You know? I feel like that's just something they say. They're like, what do you want to say at this point when it's loading? DirectX, you know? No, right now, I mean, I just got started, and I have, let's see, I supposedly have 7 viewers, is what I see in chat right now. Hey, Walter, what's going on? XCOM said this game is currently unavailable. Corrupt game files. Oh, no! Hey, Walter, good to see you, man. Oh, Gastalbo, no. Now the XCOM people are going to rage. But fortunately, the XCOM people will rage in a turn-based way. So it'll take them, like, they'll have to like walk to the, offices of Firaxis like one turn at a time. So it'll take a long time for them to actually take their vengeance. Whereas if the Dishonored people had corrupt files, well, then you know the way that goes. I mean, yeah, it's fully downloaded. Now it's just installing, you know? Do, 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 do. performing first time. Oh, followers? I have... Well, last time I checked, it was up to 172. Here, wait a second. Let me find out. Yeah, exactly. No kill pacifist. Hey, what's up, Kata? Hey, what's up, Kata? Oh, you're right. You're right, Castalbo. It is sort of glitched out at 0. That's weird. Well, that's clearly not true. In any respect. Hardest difficulty, no kill pacifist. Nice, Kata. Well, mine is going to be not permadeath, not hardest difficulty, but it will be no kill pacifist, at least the first time. Three midnight streams, 2 monitors. 2 streamers enter, 1 streamer leaves. Watch both, man. Wait. What do you mean 3 midnight streams, Lord Sloth? You got 2 that you got to focus on, my friend. Kata and me. Those are the 2 you need to focus on. You can watch 1 in each monitor and get really confused. Oh, here, let me pop up the... pop up what it's doing. Why is it still on installing Microsoft DirectX? Come on now. Let's go. Install faster. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's a redistributional package there. On to step 2. Please wait while Windows configures a program which is 7 years old at this point. That was funny, Walter. Yeah, I actually watched the video of that today when I was doing some work, and that was cracking me up. Borderlands for the win. This is all the gameplay. I did wonder about that. I wondered if it's like, first you must learn patience before you become Corvo. Some dude was actually streaming it as of 5 in the morning or something today because he got it from his mom and pop shop. And I'm a little bit annoyed about that. Like, I mean, the whole point of getting it through Steam is because it's like it's the quickest experience and blah, blah, blah. It's like, if you're going to break Street Date and then start streaming it, like, I don't know. I mean, it's not his fault, I guess, if they let him do it, but I was a little frustrated. I'm like, come on, man. Gotta hang in there. Oh yeah, let Castalbo show you the next his assignments for grad school. Oh, we're up to step 4 or 5. Now we're installing the Microsoft VD redistribution package. Now we're installing MSI exec. Nice. And cool. That's awesome, man. That would actually be a good be good for the library where I sent you that thing. Wait a minute. Up here. Up. Something's going on. Okay, I know the... Yeah, I know. I'm going to fix the screen size in a minute. Whoa, first I'm going to turn on the volume. Yeah, give me a second. I have to wait till it loads up. Or I don't want to screw it up on its first time through. So hang in there. Okay. Now time to do the screen region right. Add game source. Dishonored. Hold on a second. There we go. There it is. Okay. Now hang on a second whilst I get my screen region going. Hold on here. Now I'm going to add my screen region. So you all can come along for the ride. Of course, I don't actually know where anything is on the heads-up display or anything else. I'm going to... I don't know. I'll put this up here for now. And I'm going to drop the transparency. Okay. I'm going to drop this down to 20%. And close out this. Okay. Now, options. Graphics. Yes, I wish to modify the video settings. Oh, I can do full screen or windowed mode. Let's do it on for now. Resolution. 1600 by 1900. 1920 by 1080. Make it so. Whoop. That's fine, but I'm going to need to get... I'm going to need to fix chat here. So I will put this out of full screen. Okay. Let's make sure that I've got this right. Make sure that I've got chat in place. Pull this, poke that. All right. Okay. You guys ready? Hi, model details. Keep it on normal for now. Anti-aliasing is fine. I'm going to turn up my volume and turn down the audio in here a little bit because it's a little strong. Yeah. Let's turn that global volume down just a touch, please. You guys hear music and sound okay? Alright. In that case, as they say... Oh wait, difficulty? Difficulty? Difficulty. We've got normal, we've got hard, very hard. And on the other side, we've got easy. I will play through easy, normal, hard, very hard. Let's try normal. Whoa, whoa, Zyron. Double effect. Double effect. Zyron. Alright, I muted him. Zyron came in, but yeah. Dubstep. Normal's pretty easy. Alright, Demiser, I'm gonna make it hard, but if you're right, and if you're not right and I get crushed. Okay, we've got this, got blah 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 blah. User interface. The only thing I know for sure is I want to have the inverted mouse because I always play with that. Otherwise, I'll leave it as is. Mouse settings. Invert. Yes. Okay. Sensitivity, I'm not going to have any idea until I get into the game. Audio. Right. Miser's fanfic, yeah, exactly. Alright, guys. You ready to get this party started? Let us, as they say, get it on. What? I just changed the difficulty. Okay, easy. Casual experience for new players. Oh, you fixed it? Okay. Okay. I don't know what happens, Aaron. It doesn't seem to be... I unmuted you, but I don't know what's going on. But anyway, okay. Easy. A casual experience for new players. Enemy damage is reduced. Health recovery is improved. Potions are more effective. Okay, no. Normal. Stealth and combat, moderately difficult. Default enemy damage and potion effectiveness. Now, Demiser... Okay, hard.
Disconnected from your channel.
Increased challenge for experienced players. Enemies inflict increased damage or more perceptive. Very hard is brutal. Okay, I'm not doing brutal. So the question is... Do I do hard or normal? Well, of course you want me to do hard. Alright, you guys. I'm going to do hard. Adjust brightness until I can barely
User
see.
joined your channel.
And I like to up it for you guys. Alright, let's see. Accept. Alright. Here we go. I would assume. Sorry, I'm getting the double effect again. You have just returned from a journey of several months visiting the other nations in the Empire to ask for aid in dealing with the rat plague. You must deliver their diplomatic response to the Empress, whom you serve as Lord Protector.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else. And the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you. The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace.
Yeah, well, I have that effect on people.
Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home, and bring good news.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it. Passing off. We're away. Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way. Lord Corvo has
A long
news
way
for
to
the
bring
Empress,
bad
and we've come a long
news.
way.
The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Of course, Big Walter,
Maybe.
yes.
We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague.
Wait a second. Those textures are a little disappointing. Let's up the ante here a little bit. Alright. So more like it.
Oh, there! We're going up.
Haha. Thanks, Walter. And Phil, it's good to see you, man.
Turning on the pipes. And she's rising.
Oh, cool. Awesome. That water.
The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
Hello.
Corvo, she's waiting. You should go see the Empress.
Hey, which one of us is the Lord Protector? That would be me, and you are a nobody, so keep your mouth shut. And... yeah, I know those locks, but it was still kind of cool. How do I sprint? Okay, shift. Shift is sprint. Hello.
Fewer ships moving along the river now, with the plague and all. She's waiting in the pavilion.
I know where she's waiting, you dolt. Who's taking in the view. This is Dunwall, apparently. I'm still not wild about those textures. Model details high. Light shafts on. Rat shadows on. Yeah, that's right. Resume. Oh, that's okay, Zone. Alright. Okay, and I need to up the mouse sensitivity a little bit. Sorry. Up that a bit. Da-da-da. Aim assist strength. Okay. Rat shadows.
Rat shadows.
Zyron, I'm getting the double effect again, man. Test, test. Okay.
What about now?
Not at the moment.
No, not anymore. Okay, good.
Also high.
Yes, hi. I think it's because my mic was off for some reason. I don't know.
That's okay.
It's being stupid.
Yes. The pressure was too.
No problem.
Welcome back, Lord Protector.
Well, thank you. And you.
There he is. Good voice, sir.
Yes.
But yeah.
I had a good
Yeah,
one.
the textures are supposed to be like that.
Okay, alright, that's fine. Just so I know.
Corvo, you're back! Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait! Let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
Alright.
Okay, here we go. Run with me! Later, will you give me more climbing lessons? Someday I'm going to climb up to the rooftop.
It's a small Jedi child. Yeah.
Let's see if you're so good at this. I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you.
Speak a tutorial.
Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide.
Huh, nice. Press C to enter stealth mode. Stay behind cover to break line of sight with enemies and avoid detection.
One, two, three.
Whoa, what's up with this?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here I come.
Hey, Gray. Good to see you, man. I can lean around corners by pressing Q or E.
What about here?
I'm the best. I'm the royal bodyguard. I will successfully get the Steam achievement of playing hide and seek. Not this time. Oh, sorry. I'm not Batman anymore.
Okay, you win. We should go now, so Mother can see you too.
Haha! I have victory.
Woo.
Yep. She doesn't even say anything. She's like, yeah, alright, fine, you won. She asked me to play hide and seek, and I did. It's a sweet, kind relationship between a girl that apparently bad stuff is about to happen to. Plus, I also gave me a chance to use stealth.
Home, Lord Protector. Stop moving, Campbell.
Hey,
You,
Kyle, good to see
Corvo,
you.
Welcome back. From wherever you've been.
I'm Dishonored
They send
Reckoning.
him all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
Wait, the
I'm
dude
not
is-
so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
The dude is a painter and also has, like, this thing with the plague. What?
Should we gather? She'll see you at once.
I'll bet you will.
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
Oh, come on. This dude is obviously the big boss. Obviously.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Don't trust you.
Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
Huh. If I could look in your direction, I would. Oh, no, I am. I know you're the big boss. I should just push you down the stairs now.
Captain. We should leave them alone.
What? This is all part of the setup. I know he's the game vizier. Alright, time to talk to the Emperor. Well, we're about to find out. It's a stealth game, but we're about to find out what it's all about when I talk to the Empress right now.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me. What news have you brought?
How do I... How do I... Oh, there we go. Here, have a letter.
Don't know how to talk, Arv?
None, not exactly. Now I figured it out.
I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before. Knew of some cure. This news is very bad.
Crap, I forgot the letter. I gotta go back.
Breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine.
It just struck me. I should save it now before anything bad happens. I haven't saved it yet. Let's save it. Okay.
Arv, you know that's bound to happen regardless, right?
What's that? Bad things? Yeah, but that's why I save now.
Spoiler, the Empress dies.
What?
Wait,
Son of a...
where are the guards?
No, but you should know
Mother,
that.
look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What?
What? Emily, come here.
Oh. Whoa. Alright, R to attack my right hand. Wait, how am I supposed to do the pacifist thing? Oh, shh! Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, I did that totally wrong. I am not trying to do a...
You're trying to do the pacifist?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Good luck.
Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here.
Alright, so... Damn it, how do I... What?
I don't think you can do the pacifist thing right at this moment, since
Really?
it's like right in the beginning. Yeah.
Alright, let me try loading one more time. I also want to keep shooting the... stop shooting the damn gun. So maybe... Kyle, that's kind of funny. How am I supposed to do this fast thing? Blam! I don't have sleep crossbolts yet. I don't even have a crossbow yet.
Where are the guards?
But how about I actually not
away.
shoot with my gun? How about I try to do something else?
On the rooftop?
What? Emily, come
What's
here.
up with those blinking dudes anyway? Alright.
Emily, get behind me.
Press and hold left control to block incoming sword attacks.
Look out! Another one. Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here... No more! Not again! Mommy!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Away from her!
Oh, no. Here's what all goes wrong. Oh! Oh, man.
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only
I suppose
one
it's possible you could
who
block,
know what to do.
like, the entire time.
Corvo.
You know what? I'm going to try that before I go any further. I'm going to give it a try.
Yeah. Because, I mean, since the scene did come up, it might just be that you just block
Wait,
until
where are the
that
guards?
certain,
Who sent them away?
Mother, look!
I
What are
guess,
they doing on the
skit
rooftop?
starts.
What?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Emily, come here.
It is kind of a cool, cool opening. All right, let's see.
Emily, get behind me.
Oh. Well, I mean, if it turns out that I have to, like, I'm not going to die, so if that's what it comes down to. Oh, I was able to block, just block. All right.
Corvo, thank you.
Ah, okay.
If you hadn't been here. No more.
Okay.
Not again.
So I did it.
Hopefully Cat realizes that.
Hey, Knight, what's up? Cat is going to have a hard time doing this all together with permadeath, too. Very hard permadeath. I mean, I know how good he is, but jeez. Oh, you...
He's gonna throw a fit.
Coming apart. Fine.
Did you just say, wait, she's ugly, Walter?
Protect her.
What the hell's wrong with you?
We'll know what to do.
And now I'm going to get called... See, this is BS.
Corvo.
They were framed for a crime he just didn't commit. Hey, do you guys see those ninjas?
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
What? I haven't done it.
Yes, he's killed the Empress.
No, I haven't. You have, you spy master bastard.
What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard.
Says the guy with
See
the
you
sword in his
beheaded
hand.
for this, Corvo. Peg him.
Oh. Should have blocked that, too. Oh, sorry, Knight. I was doing a lot of work today. Alright, let's see. Coldridge Prison. 6 months have passed since you were accused by the royal spy master of murdering the Empress and conspiring to abduct her daughter Emily, the royal heir. Now locked away in Coldridge Prison, the time of your execution draws near. Exactly, Demiser, and the game comes to an end. It's like the one game-breaking flaw. Alright, here I am, in the prison.
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
Screw off. Man, that's wrong.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give
He
the man
enjoyed
some
it.
time to think.
Exactly, the lock-in.
Corvo.
There's freaking no evidence.
Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily
You have
is
no
hidden
evidence,
away.
punk.
No one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak, and that's where we come in.
Oh, nice.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time. And someone has to take the fall.
It's gonna be you, bitch.
Goodbye, Corvo. Guards! Take him back to his cell.
Castalbo, cat blew him away. That's funny. That's what I did because I hit the wrong button.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
Okay. Alright. What? Oh. Alright, let's look around here. Oh wait, first of all, let's save. So far it looks good to everybody? It looks fine?
Yeah, looks great.
Alright.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go tell Kata just in case he doesn't realize that he has to block the entire time.
Yeah, good call. That's a good idea. Alright, thanks guys. Walter, I would have bitten his face off. Yeah, well the thing is, like, and also, you know what screwed it up? I was like, okay, the Empress killing her sounds like that's bad. I'm telling you right now, you guys know I have a daughter. When I saw them abduct her, I'm like, oh, now it's on. Now it's on. Gonna drink some water here. That looks delicious. Not. Okay, how about a rock? Oh, I can get up here. Yeah, now I can make my escape. No. What do we got here? A little fire that warms is better than a big fire that burns. Interesting. Yum malaria, yeah, exactly. That's stealth mode. Hello, rat. Wow, that's a pretty awesome character detail on that rat. Check that out. Let's see. We all start with innocence, but the world leads us to guilt. Wow. Yum dinner. Yeah, exactly, Walter. No, I will not fall to depravity. Plus, I may have to use those rats later.
Hey, I heard you got eaten alive at cards. Blow off.
Oh, Bread, there's a message. Corvo, who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here's the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there and plant it on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, run. How about before the bomb goes off? Make for the river and lose yourself in the sewers. You'll find some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison guards will leave a weapon just outside your cell. And good luck. We need you alive and well for what's to come. A friend. Okay, so this is one of those deals where, like, I'm going to be a pawn for, like, a bunch of forces I have no knowledge of. I just want to be clear on what I got here. Alright. Got a cell key and a weapon. Let me save this right here.
Yeah, he figured it out.
Oh, cool. Without help?
I'm assuming, I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Which is good. You're in a cage.
I was, but not anymore. Knight, make sure to post that when I'm done streaming, and I will definitely check out that game. And I'm sorry that I didn't get your thing before, but I did not. But I did not, so I apologize. And thank you for giving me the link, and I will definitely check it out. But make sure you repost it later, okay? Just so I know. Okay, but I don't want to kill anyone, so.
Our pro tip: don't die.
Thanks. I can always rely on you.
I know. I always have the greatest advice.
Hi.
There ain't no way I'd steal from the Boyle family.
I was gonna say eat the bread, but you figured it out, so.
Yeah. Appreciate that. Okay, so how...
Attention. The solitary wing is off limit.
Oh, here we go. No, I do not want to assassinate. Not left control. Okay, so it sounds like left control, which was also block. Left control is basically the non-lethal option. Huh. Interesting. The non-lethal approach has benefits. Fewer rats and weepers. Some people react favorably. The final outcome is not as dark. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that if you kill a bunch of people, that it gets harder, like, every subsequent level. So...
yeah, it's not really fun for me.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so I need to hold down left control and not just do it. All right. I thought I just pressed it and then it was good.
Yeah, no, that threw me off the first time too. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, okay, yeah, Knight. Definitely send me a Twitch message. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so let's try this again. Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up.
So many people are coming to the execution tomorrow.
I shouldn't be here. Now I'm gonna die for nothing.
The one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter.
Yes, okay.
So it's an occasion.
Yeah, I do too, Stolba. Well, the art design is largely the guy who did Half-Life 2 City, so.
They're as bad as us betting on the dogfights.
Alright. Now I'm going to save this here. I promise I'm not going to, like, save 1,000 times, but... well, actually...
I can't make that promise.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's... we all have our crosses to bear.
Attention.
Is he gonna let the people control his character?
God. I don't know, actually. I doubt that he would do that initially. He's got enough things to worry about.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits.
I gotta wait till that dude's going that way.
Accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing
crying
must
about
be
that dice
scheduled in
game?
advance with 1 week's notice.
Alright. That's what I get for playing this on very hard. Uh-oh. Don't walk in here, please. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. How am I gonna get both of these guys out?
No, stupid goddamn. Dublin son of.
Alright, it's one guy down.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Yeah, I like that. He went with easy.
Stupid goddamn. Dublin son of.
Alright. So far so good. Let's get that saved, and I'll do it. I'll try to go back and forth between 2 saves on a given level. Now this dude is going to turn around at some point. I almost lost control of that left control. My finger was slipping off it. Go, 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 go. Uh-oh.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch.
2 down.
Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance.
So far, so good. Alright.
With 1 week's notice.
Alright. I'm gonna bring him over there, and then I have to try to grab his stuff. I can I should be able to grab his stuff off his body, right, Zyron? Like I don't have to pickpocket him first. You know what I'm saying? Zyron not know. Zyron is left. This guy had something on him, man. Should I have pickpocketed that first?
Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Man, now, is that... Did I screw that up? Like, they're unconscious, that's great. But, like, could I not pickpocket them first? Because I saw that I could have pickpocketed them. It's my... Now, put their hand in warm water, and then draw things on their face, and they'll be just like you're back in college. No, we're not doing that. Trying to decide if I should try to pickpocket from him first, though. Huh. I love that they're snoring. That's hilarious. Doesn't make any sense that I can't pickpocket them. What the F? I lied. I'm creating a 3rd save. Whatever. I got a 2 terabyte hard drive. I can do it. Alright. I'm going to try seeing if I can pickpocket that dude first. Just because I want to see if I can do it. Not that I remember which one was which. I think it was this one. Demiser, it's funny. Ugh. I hear these 2 guys. He comes back. Then I'll try to pickpocket first. Yeah, I know, Walter. Well, you know, this is the first time I played this game, so I'm trying to figure things out, too. It's not like I got a tutorial level. Wouldn't you think that... Well, I guess it's Steam's. They can't have... Steampunks, they can't have a camera, but... This is where that blink thing would be nice to have, but I don't have it yet. I thought I saw something on his person, but I wanted to know if I could pickpocket him, those aren't. See that bag? You're like, how do I pickpocket his bag?
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event.
I did.
And approved
I got some money from him first. See? See? Knew I could do it. I knew I could get some monies. That may be important. I may need to get sleep bolts later or other things to non-lethally get rid of guys. Okay. Oh, awesome, Swampy. Yeah, welcome. Alright, so I'm going to save that. That room is taken care of.
By the way, Arv.
Yeah.
Typically when you pickpocket someone, you don't always have to pickpocket them, because when you knock them out and you hold, like, the button to carry down,
yeah.
When you're knocking them out, you'll automatically pickpocket them and hold their body.
Oh, really? Okay, so maybe that's what happened before. That's good to know. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Attention. The solitary wing is off.
God, every time that announcement thing goes off, I think someone's opening a door. Keeps freaking me out. It's like, ring. I'm like, what? What? Oh.
The solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Health elixir. How do I... Okay. How do I get rid of this? I don't want to get rid of it, but, like, how do I sheathe the pistol? Do you know, Zarn?
How do I sheathe the pistol? The button to pull it, I think it'd be...
Let me see if I can find it. Because I don't want to shoot that gun. Especially now, I don't want to shoot it by accident.
It's basically the button to, bring out your weapons. You just hold it. So whatever button it is to unsheath your weapons would be the one to sheath. I'm trying to think of the actual button you'd use.
Well, right now it just says sword attack is left mouse button. Alright. Well, I guess I'll save it because I don't... Wait, middle button? Middle mouse? Never mind. Because what I'm worried about is if I hold it, I'm worried I'm going to fire it off, which is not what I want to do. I will save it.
Try E.
Alright, I'll try E. No, that's lean. Let's try hold it. Nope, that's clearly not it. That looked interesting. I don't even know how to sheath anything. Maybe I can't sheath it?
No, you can.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What about right click on the mouse?
That fires the pistol.
Oh, okay.
Inventory window. There is no real inventory window as such. There's... Alright, let me look at the controls.
It's gotta be in there somewhere.
Sword attack is left mouse. Power gadget is right mouse. Right, that's what I fired the gun with is right. Quick access wheel is middle mouse button. Right, I know that. Inventory is... What, nothing right now? How about the exciting eye? Alright.
What about your numbers?
Here's my inventory, so...
What about like 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah, I tried that before.
Oh, it didn't work.
2, 3, 4. Hey, Durbin, good to see you. 7, 8, 9. Maybe I just can't sheath it. I mean, maybe I just have to... I mean, I don't have to use it. If I use left control, then it either blocks or, it,
Oh, hold control down.
Yeah, but I did that, but... So far I like it, I'm just figuring out the controls, Durbin. I held down control, like, that just takes the... that just blocks with the sword.
I don't know, I know you can do it on the PS3. I'm not really sure what the button would be for PC.
Alright, well, for right now, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll just make sure not to be using my right mouse button. Even though I think there's got to be some way. If somebody finds out in chat and can tell me, that would be cool. But I'm not going to worry about it right now. How to sheathe my pistol. Yeah. Exactly. Because all that does is block. Whale oil tax. Good for the city, good for us all. Yeah, I know that Dunwall has gotten rich on this whale oil, apparently. Approach the ledge. Hold space bar to climb. Okay. The Hound Pits. Scudder versus Blackie. Wager on the most vicious hounds in the city as they rend one another by jaw and fang. Come to the pub known for the best ales and the freshest blood-ox stew. Alright, what do we got here? Tin of brined hagfish. Some meat, more health elixir. More health elixir. More pistols. Might as well take all their armaments while I'm on the way out. Press the back button? Nope. Backspace, no joy. This is me saving it before I go on. Yeah, backspace, no love. I see a key. We're going to test your theory in just a minute, Zarin.
Okie dokie.
No, no, stupid goddamn.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Oh, jeez. Son of a... Sigh. I really want to sheathe that thing. Hey, Laporce, what's going on? It really is dumb that I have to walk around with this pistol when I don't want it, when I don't want to have it out. Because I know I'm going to fire it into someone's back, and it's going to be a problem. Yard walkway, huh? Good to see you. Hello, rats. By the way, I'm not going to be non-lethal to rats. I'm just letting you all know right now in advance. That does not count for me.
One.
Better when I get sleeper darts. Yeah, but even then, I don't want to waste those, is the thing. I don't want to be firing sleeper darts into people that I mean to choke. Like to knock out like I did with that guy. You know? So it's like... Go up or down, huh?
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Ah, bless you, Durbin. Bless you, bless you. Thank you.
It was F.
Yep. So wait, how do I... Okay, so I press mouse to unsheath. Thank you. Hooray! Thanks, Durbin. You win the Awesome Sauce Award. That's much better. I was like, they couldn't possibly be basing it on that. It's going to be interesting. I might need to go down through the basement or I'm going to alert that guy. Unless he moves. Does he move? Oh no, totally. That's totally fine. Yes, he does move.
The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Whale oil tax. Yeah, that's alright. Actually, wait. No. I was about to drop them there, and then I realized they make a noise. We're not going to do that. We're going to be safer about it. We're going to put them back here. Where... Oh, God. Really?
This isn't thief, Arv.
Yeah, I know. Well, actually, that was helpful, though, because F is drop as opposed to throwing them with the right mouse button, so that's good to know. That might make less noise.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the person...
Yeah, I know, German. It must be some screw-up with Twitch, because last I checked I had 172 as of last night, anyway. So I don't know what's going on. I got 17 viewers in right now, which is cool. Halt. Authorized personnel. Well, I'm authorized. Because I'm Batman. No, I'm not Batman. But I am authorized. I made myself authorized. What is this? A pouch with money in it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. God, every time that thing goes off. Let's save it.
Unless accompanied by an officer of the watch, escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Interrogation room where I need to get the explosives. I'm not going to pick up bottles or a freaking teacup. Give me a break. Just pick up that fire hose. I'm sure that would go well. I know that chair. First of all, let's get some news. Duty officers report Corvo's interrogation. It's set up in missions, but there's sandbox kind of in... The way I saw it described is like a bunch of mini sandboxes almost, basically. Yeah, what Swampy said. And welcome in, guys, to everybody who's new. Corvo Tano, formerly the Royal Protector, will be brought in for interrogation. This is of utmost importance. The Lord Regent and High Overseer Campbell will conduct the questioning themselves, and that's because they're punks who... Anyway. Follow their orders without hesitation and keep the torture under control. If Corvo dies in his hands, instead of getting the public execution that the Lord Regent wants, it'll be your head that rolls next. That's nice to know. Read the journal tutorial. Okay, J to access the journal, view your mission objectives, choose which ones to track, mission clues, information, manage supernatural powers. Okay.
Corvo's unconscious again. Though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
That's pretty cool. I'll have to remember not to do that when there's a bunch of guards around. They're like, why is the audiograph player? This bastard. Oh, hey, what's up, Gilton? No, I just started, I've just been falsely accused for a crime I didn't commit. Alright. I love how my whole stealth thing is going to involve me, like... It's going to involve me, getting explosives. Like, really? It's like stealthy, except for this moment. Trials of Aptitude. Excerpt from a book on the esoteric practices of the Abbey. Yeah, exactly, Demiser. Once a child shows the proper inclination, he is marked. Overseers are assigned to study the subject surreptitiously in order to determine whether this inclination is supported by cosmological conditions and other signs ongoing throughout the year. At the end of the cycle, those befitting further testing are removed from their homes some hours before dawn and must begin the march to an outpost outside the city. There, the children undergo ritual preparation and evaluation until the last night of the month of rain, when they make a pilgrimage to Whitecliff. During an elaborate ceremony is determined which of the children will become overseers and which must be put down. That's charming. Hey, Evolutionary Mishap. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm going no lethal. Probably the second time around I will try for, I won't do violent necessarily, but second time around I'll just, you know, whatever strikes my fancy, but I really want to try to do it without. Okay, well, here we go. Not much of a save. Okay. Now I got to plant it.
Yeah, no, I'm a sadist. I kill everyone.
What'd you say?
I kill everyone.
You kill everyone. You're the anti-violent. I mean, rather the anti. You're the pro-violent, pro-lethal.
They deserve it.
Well, they do. But as you know, Zyron, many that live die, that deserve life die, and many that die deserve life. Can you give it to them?
I did.
Do not be so eager to deal out death and judgment. Anyone know where that's from? Even the very wise cannot see all ends. Who knows what that's from?
A book.
It did come from a book. What book, though? But it's actually shown in a movie as well. There you go, Gray. See? I knew my watchers would be able to get it. Yep, Gandalf says that to Frodo when Frodo says that Gollum should die.
Wing is off limits to maintenance crews. Accompanied by an
So if it's good enough for Gandalf, it should be good enough for you.
The solitary wing must be
money.
scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
I feel like horribly exposed, just like in Thief, whenever I cross, like, over any lighted area at all.
Ackworth, lazy slug. Did you patrol the yard? Sorry, not yet. I was gonna report that.
I'm gonna save it before I go across and deal with those guys. Oh yeah? I don't know, were you wise and have a white beard, Demiser?
Yesterday. Forget it. Just do your rounds. The report's trouble for both of us. I'm moving.
Run around to the stick yelling band. Oh, jeez.
Blow off.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
What did I do? No, I see your Steam message. I just haven't got to it yet.
Corvo's execution is tomorrow, right? Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
This may not work.
Hey, what's
That was stupid. I can't believe I just did that. That's really dumb. That was incredibly stupid. Stupid. Yeah, I was thinking I'm Batman until I decided I'm actually I'm moron. I'm moron.
What's trouble for both of us? I'm moving.
Pro tip, Arv, don't die.
Probably because I'm reading the chat. Well, once in a while, yeah, I'm trying to check over in part. I appreciate you trying to give me an out, Laporce, but actually I think I just screwed that up. I thought I was like being super clever that I got through this one room, and then I was like, awesome, and then it didn't occur to me that I'd be walking around a room with more guards, because like, there are more guards and stuff.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution
I was
will
clever
be
once.
restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Seen anybody with signs of the sickness? Blow off.
It's pretty cool over there. I'm trying to decide if I should... Because the problem is I don't have time to just sit up in that doorway because the guys down here will see me, so I'm thinking I may need to take those dudes out. Yes, I do. But I may need to take these dudes out down here.
Don't think, Arv, just do.
Be the non-lethal assassin.
If there is such a thing.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary
Whoa, language.
must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's
Wonder how long he faces that way. It's not very long. It's too exposed to get across that way, too. This guy just stays in one place, that's fine.
Any chance you'll share your food with me tonight?
Bug someone else. No, no, stupid cut.
You're right, I got his key.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the...
Wow. I somehow did that without him seeing me. That's pretty awesome.
personnel assigned to the
Now,
event and
I got one guy.
dignitaries only.
You think he would notice that his friend is gone. Don't think he comes this far down. Sprinting out of the shadows? Well, the problem is they can alert the other guards, you realize.
Solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort to the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with
Oh,
1
jeez.
week's notice.
Turn away, you fop. You lose. I'd say that went pretty well. Here, go sit in the plague rats. Okay. That went pretty well. I'm starting to feel like old school Kata. That went well. Alrighty, that went well. Alright.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted
Now,
to personnel assigned to the event and approved.
is there anything I can pick up
only.
here? Anything that I get from my awesome takedown of these dudes? Like the instant win card somewhere? No? There's a rat. Well, that's wonderful. But at least I have the ability now to spec out the next room without worrying about whether or not these guys are going to see me, so I guess there's that. Pretty cool. Ugh.
Nothing after all.
Whew. It's mighty perceptive of you to have heard me kicking something over there.
Well, you have it on hard.
Yeah, well, who's to blame for that? Thanks a lot, Nalagan.
Unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today. I can't wait to see his head roll. Not everyone did, but I really like the Empress. Hey, can I buy your ration of pizza for today?
Stupid goddamn.
How do I get in there? To go in that door?
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
I never know when I'm going to need that loose change, you know what I'm saying? Alright. I'll wait till this guard comes back from his round here. I'm going to have to sneak underneath and get this dude out here first. It's the only thing I can think of. I don't know how I'm going to do it without alerting this guy, though.
Did you hear Morris was dragged off by the Overseers for some black magic nonsense?
No, stupid goddamn.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
It's gonna be about timing. Timing, turn around. Ah. No. I knew it was taking too long. I was hoping to go into the room because it'll be easier to deal with that, I think, than to try to get that other guard, but I may just have to deal with the other guard at first. Yeah, I did actually, Durbin. I did see that. I haven't had a chance to try it out, but I did see it. It looks pretty cool. Turn around, man.
Attention, the solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Shh. There's another guard there too. God damn it! Really? Nalakin, man, I can't believe I let you convince me. Oh, you are? Lep, that's cool. I didn't know that. Man. I wish there was another way to get into this office other than just the door, because going around that way is like... Probably not going to work. He's going to see me, but I'm going to give it a shot.
What the fuck?
Did he just say, what the f... What the f... Night, Durbin. Good seeing you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, man. It's like you can't break in the other way.
Looks like you're having trouble there, Arv.
Nothing after all.
Well... Problem is figuring out how
Maybe
to...
wind or something.
Attention.
Just figuring out how to get this guy.
The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must
Real
be
simple, you
scheduled
just
in
pull out
advance
your
with
gun.
1 week's
Yes,
notice.
I know, I know. Oh, god damn it! The hell is that? I'm just gonna immediately like turn around for no reason. I'm gonna get to the window, and then what everyone does. You walk to a window, and you instantaneously whirl around because of the ninja behind you. God damn it.
I noticed you pull out your gun and you're ready to kill him.
Demiser, can somebody ban Blue Lady, please? Thank you.
What did Blue Lady do?
She decided to go in and post some random website. Thanks, Demiser. Yeah, I should have said timeout. I was surprised, Demiser. I expected I was going to see you waving your ban hammer around as you usually do. You must be fascinated by the games. You're like, you know.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Oh, god damn it. Alright. It's starting to bother me that this guy is just always going to be facing the door. And the problem is, what I should do is I should watch the keyhole, but then when I do that, the other guy, it takes too long. I'm going to have to try it again and just hope that the other guy doesn't come back in time for me, because I need to get this guy out, deal with this guy in the office first. Oh yeah. Well, you are, Demiser. I mean, that's why, you know. I know that, you know, Zyron has often said how he wishes that he could have your speed as a mod. You know, he's often told me that.
Indeed.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
I'm not sure if that's something to be proud of, Demiser. But okay.
Come on, come on, come on. What? What is this pattern? What is this ridiculous pattern you're doing? That is not a guard pattern. It's a wander around the control room pattern. Although I have to admit, I actually am kind of impressed that that's how they do it rather than predictable patterns. Demiser. I just saw what chat was talking about. That's funny. You think? I guess so. But then, I mean, but then I'm screwed. No, that can't be right. Because he's got to be able to open the door silently or this game is not going to work out very well. How did you say
No,
that?
it's just shoot him in the face.
Try opening the door and running? No, but I know what I could do. But
shoot him in the face?
Yes. I know what I could do if I wanted to play the way I want to play. And that's, I could try to grab something from the other room and throw it to distract them.
You know there is another side to the room, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm actually thinking about going over to that side. Wow.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's
Oh, jeez, what did I hit? Oh, jeez. I'm gonna try saving this in a different spot. Ugh, God damn it. Cannot do that. Cannot sit there. That might have worked. Let's see, where did I save that? I don't want to make like 80,000 saves. Create a new save for now and then I'll delete a bunch of them later. Hey Kyle, you take it easy over there. Oh, not to mention that I'm going to have to take these guys out if I'm going to either plant the explosive or use that door control lever, whatever it is that I need.
You could always talk to them. Say, hey, you know, let me in.
Just kind of reason with them.
Yeah, reason with them. May work. Look at that, Arv.
Well, we'll see. I don't know that.
Arv's using his noodle.
Yeah, but. Alright, we're gonna save this. Yeah, you do auto loot. That's what Zyron told me, and he's right. I checked it. He is correct. I don't want to do that. I want to put it. I'm just gonna create a new save. I'm gonna go through. I'll delete all these saves after. All right. Oh, jeez.
What the?
That's funny. I assumed he was going past it. I'm like, time it, ready, now. And I like open it as he's there. I'm like, and hello. Oh man, alive.
That's when you shoot him.
Yeah, I know. That's when I blow him away. Of course. I mean, it seems so obvious now.
He'll be that one guy you just have to kill.
Is he wearing like a Civil War outfit?
I had that happen to me on Metal Gear Solid. I killed one guy and I was trying to not kill anybody.
Oh yeah?
Yep. And I didn't realize it till the end of the game.
See, I had to do that to open that door, so I had to take him. Okay, I'll take care of that door control in a minute. First I gotta go back to that other room. Bullets for the gun I'm not gonna use. Some jellied eels. Delicious. Yeah, thanks, Gilda. Hey, listen. I'm doing best I can here. The first I played this game, I think I'm doing reasonably well. Alright. Let me save that. Now I'm going to go back and deal with that guy just because he pissed me off. Yeah, but the problem with that is that that's a big distraction. I thought about that, but it's I'd like to be able to distract it elsewhere.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
I know, Big Walter, right? I forgot I was out of stealth for a minute, but doesn't matter. You go over here with your buddy. Enjoy. Punk. Alright. Now, what did I get for that? Jellied eels. Bullets. Ooh, hagfish. Health elixir. And a Rolodex. And I'm not gonna make an announcement. To all prisoners. Suck it. I don't know.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries.
Cat caught up to me. Well, yeah, I mean, actually, it's gonna be funny to hear you guys talking about like where everyone is relative to things. All right, let's open that door. I hope that doesn't wake up everyone in the whole place. They don't even react to that? guys all babble like that?
Fucking longer do I have to... Fuck.
What? So if you don't get close enough and you press left control, all of a sudden it whips out every weapon in your arsenal, which is not exactly optimal. I was like, I'm gonna block it. I'm gonna block it. I know. I was like, what? Total fail. Hurry up. Whew. All right. Righty. Yeah, I know. Well, actually, I saw somebody pointing out that if you choked someone and dropped them into water, I mean, you're pretty much killing them, right? Like, you know? More bullets. I'm certainly not going to be hungry after this little trip. That's where I have to plant those explosives, which I will do in a minute. Alright, well, now it's time to let everyone know that I am making a jailbreak, because too soon. Families and jump! That's where I'm supposed to go. I don't blame him. I know the feeling. No trespassing. Well, except me. Halt. Let's do it. It's not a race. Kat and I are playing our games both the way that we like to play them. Oh yeah. Now I'm going to save once, and then I'm going to get rid of a bunch of these saves. As promised. Alright, now. We're going to delete. And delete. And that. And last but not least. Okay. Die our cat. That water, huh? Stealth time. Find the supply chest in the sewers, huh?
know how to do that?
Bottle Street gang, maybe. Watch for booby traps.
Oh.
Could be some down here by the look of it.
Good. If we're lucky, one of them will get Corvo. You're afraid of him?
Note from a friend. Corvo, if you're reading this, it means our plan worked and you've broken free from Coldridge. One of our contacts has hidden weapons for you somewhere deeper in the sewers. Grab the gear and find Samuel where these tunnels dump out into the river. He will bring you to us. A friend who will meet you soon.
Easter Conan. It's all merchants and whores down there.
Kids like you never saw what he was like. I saw him fight 3 to 1 in the practice.
This is really scary. All those rats.
I hope it's me that fights. I hope it is too.
Whoa! Whoa. Okay, I'm real glad I went up top and didn't go through. Wow, that's... these are... Oh my god. That is really terrifying. I was just going to say that. I'm really glad I didn't go in to hang out with the rats. Wow. That is unreal. Exactly, Kyle. I was like, what now? Wow. That's all I got to say. That is wow. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely not a PG-13 game. Very happy those guys had the key.
User disconnected from your channel.
Well, I was just kind of like, what the hell? Alright. You cannot kill the rat plague. Rats are eating our babies. That's the graffiti we have in Dunwall. Alright, guys, this could be awesome, alright? Alright, I'm going to say, rats are eating our babies. Oh, yeah, yeah, and then underline babies. Because that's really badass. What? No one will keep us from death. I wonder if my journal has a map or not. I haven't seen any like auto map yet. Notes, books, audiographs, inventory, key ring, gadgets, ammo, upgrades. Okay, no map yet. Yeah, I know, right, Walter? It's like the Monty Python and Life of Brian. He's just like, that's not how you conjugate the verb. Barrow Street. Oh my god, more rats. I want nothing to do with those rats. I'm really freaked out by those rats. That's odd. And more than a little troubling. They have a quick save option here somewhere. Where are we? Okay. Some food. Bottles that I can't use. Advertisements about stuff. Whoa.
Aren't we supposed to load the bodies into carts headed to the flooded district?
Yeah, screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague, do you? No.
Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just dump them down there. The rats eat them.
Dude, those rats. Wow. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to try to run over there before they see me. God damn it. Go, 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 go. Phew.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
Why? Did that work? The outsider walks amongst us, huh? Oh, that's the little Dark Messiah right there. No one will keep us from death. Same kind of bad graffiti. These guys are consistent. Copper wire. That's interesting. Yeah, you'd think they would. I mean, the whole place is based on whale oil, right? Stairs up there. I hear steps from somewhere? Pyro's Remedy, guaranteed to lift your spirit, known to stop sickness and improve the emotional energy of women. Okay. It's good to know. Inject corpse with... Well, I think this is... My impression is that we are well beyond the poison actually working phase at this point. It's interesting, though. That guy was talking about the elixir, which suggests that there's some people that it works on and some people that it doesn't. That is a tripwire. I'm gonna save it and try going through that. Okay. That worked out. Not. I got an incendiary bolt. health elixir. Pouch. Coins. More coins. An empty bottle. Not a bad little joint. For rent. Yeah, that's great. Inventory. I have one of those health elixirs. Okay, how do I use it? Okay, wait a minute. How do I hotkey? How do I hotkey this thing? Inventory. But how do I... Alright, let me take a look and see what it says about... Health elixir is R. There it is. Alright. Read beneath what? What are you talking about? Use the quick access wheel. Yeah, it's what... Oh, you know why? Because I have to hold it down. That's what it was. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. Oh, geez. I didn't even have to use one of my things. Oh, yes I did. Because that's only copper wire. Good. There's another tripwire. The hell knows what that triggers, but... Can't I disarm it from here? Oh, man. Oh, wait, maybe I can get up over there. Really? I can't get up over there? Oh, I can get up there. Okay, well that's easier. Hidden supplies. I'll take care of that in a minute. First of all, I'm going to go down here. Right, alright. Greetings, Corvo. Or should I say Lord Protector, as you were known before that title was wrongfully taken from you. I caught a mistake, by the way. They were talking about the Royal Protector at one point earlier, so they keep using him interchangeably unless he is used for both. We are servants of the Empire and of the true Empress, a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons, crafted for you the finest materials in the Isles, and meet with our man Samuel near where these tunnels spill into Wrenhaven River. All haste and luck, we share a common purpose. Ooh. What do we got? Crossbow. Some cool sword. Okay. Assign a hotkey to a weapon or power by selecting that item in the quick access wheel and pressing any shortcut key. Okay. That's gun. That's crossbow. That's sleeping bolt. I think. I don't know what that is. Sleep dart. Incendiary bolt. Yeah, so I've got 3 sleep darts. I've got 8 regular crossbow bolts. Incendiary bolts. Okay, so sleep darts, that will be helpful. Nice. Very nice. No dumping allowed. Irony. Okay. Alright, well, now I've got some stuff. Whoops, sorry. Did you just say Hungry Hungry Hippos movie? And did you mean it? Oh dear God. What is it? What? I don't even understand what that would mean. That's a little Batman right there. A little Batman-esque. Jelly's chair. Jelly, in case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey. Got it? If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. Whiskey. Alright. Where's the whiskey bottle? Gotta find the up. Disarm that launcher. That's the thing that would have hit me. Alright. So I need to find a whiskey bottle that one of these dudes had. Maybe use a corpse, yeah. That's another possibility. Well, now I don't think I have to worry about it, because I disarmed it anyway. Oh my God, that's ridiculous. Whoop. Actually, that's alright. Maybe I'll find some whiskey down here. There's obviously a whiskey bottle that's got a number on it. Okay. That's fine, because I already tripped that on purpose. Okay. Is this where the whiskey bottle is? Hemlock essence. More hemlock essence. It's nice, but what I'm looking for is whiskey. Maybe one of these dudes. No. Maybe over there? Ow. Whiskey. Unless there's one maybe down there. Here we go, here we go. Okay. 800-76259. 800, so it's probably just 76259. loot that thing already? Yeah, 76259. That's ridiculous. I can't believe hungry hippos. Okay, 76259. I have it. So maybe it's just 762? Whoops. Okay. 7. 6. Alright, so maybe it's 800, which is what I saw on top. Seven, 6, 2, 5, 9. So maybe it's 259. Seven, 6, 2, 5, 9. All right. So it's 3 numbers. Dunwall Market. Looks like the dude is trying to hammer it to open it. Alright, let me go back there and check that again. Shipment 782. Shipment 782. Let me just double confirm here. Seven, 8, 2. Alright. Well, we'll find out, Demiser. 782. Damn. I don't think that's the right place to look. I mean... Wait a minute. 762 minus 59 is... 703. No. Alright, what's 762 plus 59? That's 812. 821. No. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't... Well, it's not that complicated. It's adding 2 numbers together, subtracting them, but... I'm not leaving here till I figure out this safe, because there's going to be cool stuff in it. Yeah, well, that's what I thought, but that's a whiskey export chest is the thing. So, I mean, like...